casse-toi. Israël, casse-toi. Israël, casse-toi. La Palestine vivra. La Palestine vivra. Gaza vivra. Gaza vivra. Boycottons Israël.
Boycottons les criminels.
Boycottons Israël.
Boycottons les criminels.
Boycottons Israël. Israël terrorise le complice. Israël terrorise le complice. La Palestine est dans nos cœurs. Palestine est dans nos cœurs. Palestine est dans nos cœurs. Libérez Gaza. Libérez Gaza. Libérez Gaza. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Et vive la lutte palestinienne. Et vive. Et vive. Et vive. Et vive. Et vive la lutte palestinienne. Et vive.
Trudeau nowadays, he's making a tour all around the country, visiting the Muslim community to show them that I stand with you guys. But shame on Justin Trudeau, this is nothing but a bullshit. Shame on Justin Trudeau. I just want to remind you guys one more time. We have a table here, the Montreal for Palestine table. We do have some hot drink. We have tea, we have coffee. So before we start marching, if you guys want to get some hot coffee, some tea, this is like you give up. It's like we receive something from you, the energy, and in the other hand, we give you something else. So I salute you guys. Free, 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 free.
Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Woo! Are we tired? Are we tired? We are standing here for the people of Palestine! viva, viva Intifada! Viva, viva Intifada! Long live the Intifada! Intifada, Intifada! Long live the Intifada! Long live the Intifada! Long live the Intifada! In our millions, in our billions! In our millions, in our billions! We are all Palestinians! We are all Palestinians! Woo! Please help me welcome our first speaker, Iyad Abu Hamid from Palestinians Abroad.
السلام عليكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على إمام المجاهدين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. وبعد. Brothers, sisters, friends, Palestinian lovers, how are you today? How is your spirit today? How is your resistance today? That's it. So with this spirit, I need to hear the highest or biggest or loudest takbir to support our people in Gaza. Takbir! They are not listening. Takbir! With the full anger you have against the occupation and their supporters. Takbir! Takbir! Allahu Akbar wa lillahi alhamd. Allahu Akbar wa lillahi alhamd. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Today is the 142nd day on the ongoing genocide. It is shame. Now let us remind ourselves with the numbers. We are talking about more than 30,000 innocent people being murdered. We are talking about more than 70,000 being injured. We are talking about more than 1,900,000 being displaced from their homes. We are talking about more than 400,000 residential units being destroyed. We are talking about destroying all universities. We are talking about destroying all schools, all hospitals. There is no safe area now in Gaza. All Gaza being destroyed, and there is a report showing that 80% of Gaza area being destroyed. And they will need 4 years to remove the rubble. Can you imagine? 4 years to remove the rubble of the destruction. Anyway, we will do it. Now, we need to remind ourselves that we have 12,000 Palestinian prisoners being kidnapped by the Zionist forces. Among those people, we have kids, we have sisters, women, we have seniors, we have sick people. We have 400 dead bodies. Dead bodies still under detention over there because the Zionists will never release them till they finish their sentence. Can you imagine? Some of them are more than 40 years in the fridge, waiting the moment he finished his sentence to be released and given to his family to bury him in a proper way according to the traditions. But I am wishing this just to imagine how insane and crazy is our enemies here. Now, they couldn't defeat us with their bombs. They couldn't defeat us with their air attacks. They couldn't defeat us with the ongoing genocide for all this time. And they started now trying to beat us and defeat us by starvation. It's a war crime. It's a war crime. And all the world is watching. Why? Honestly, I feel that the only area on the earth liberated is Gaza and all the world is occupied. How can we explain with this violation of the international laws, the human rights, blah, blah, blah? No action till now. Even nobody give the opportunity or be brave to condemn the killing of the children. We didn't hear from Mr. Trudeau or Mr. Biden or Mr. Crazy any sentence about condemning killing child. Nothing till now. While they condemn some lies being spread here and there without any investigation, evidences or any results. Nothing being conducted. So whenever Netanyahu said, UNRWA, we have around 3,000 of UNRWA supporting Hamas. Now, any investigation, any fact checks, nothing. Within a second, by remote control, Trudeau and his team condemned the UNRWA and cut the head of the UNRWA. Why? Why? Why Israel now is under investigation of war crimes in the International Criminal Court, there's no action against them, no action. They keep condemning Hamas from the first day, while Hamas just practiced their lies to defend themselves. Try to imagine yourself in a concentration camp for 17 years, and one day your people pass the borders to decide to defend themselves and fight their enemies. If we go back to the Holocaust time, if the Jewish in the Holocaust time decided to pass the borders and fight the enemies of the Nazis, will anybody condemn them? No! This is the same status. Why it is not allowed for Palestinians and it's allowed for anybody? Why? Why? Because we are not slaves and we will never accept living without dignity. This land, the Palestinian land, is not dividable. We cannot divide it on two. It is either we or we, no other people. This land cannot accept two identities, cannot accommodate two identities. Either we or we, no other choice. If they are Zionists, we are Palestinians and pro-Palestinians. If they have the weapon, we have the faith and we have the dignity. If they have USA and their supporters from the hypocrite world, we have Allah and our God with us. We will keep doing our best and keep with all full capacity we can. Every one of us can send his voices from here. It is weird. It is weird how come some major news agencies are not covering such events or activities, while our people in Gaza are watching us now and listening to us. Thousands of miles our voices reach, and a few kilometers is not reachable. Who is blocking you? Why I feel that you guys are leashed to Netanyahu? Why I feel that there is something wrong and Netanyahu forcing you by his remote to issue the statements within a second? Why is not matching any Canadian values or ethics or morals? What's wrong with you? Where are we? Anyway, we will continue standing for the Palestinian cause because if it's the right side of the history. This is the right side of the history and we will keep inshallah supporting them till the last moment of our life. And I wish and I expect inshallah that this will be soon. Soon inshallah we will celebrate the defeat of Israeli army over there. We will see inshallah this reality soon. And keep your spirit up, keep your voice loud, and be proud that you are pro-Palestinian. Be proud that you are standing beside the humanity. Our resistance over there are fighting the oppression on behalf of all humanity. Today and tomorrow, until the last day of our life, we will keep standing in the right side of the humanity on the history. So please don't give up. Don't give up and normalize watching those videos. Don't ever feel bored. Don't ever feel helpless or hopeless. You are powerful. Your voice is right. And they are afraid. They are afraid of you. They are afraid of millions in the streets everywhere because they didn't accept this momentum to stand beside Palestinians. And inshallah, we will change the situation together. Inshallah, our hope will be real with our efforts. Don't give up and keep doing your best. Keep raising your voice. Be proud in everywhere. Wear your kufiya. Flag your Palestinian flag on the windows. Raise it up all the time and keep chanting Takbir! 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 Allahu Akbar wa lillahi alhamd. It is not complicated. Gaza will be liberated.
It is not complicated. Gaza will be liberated.
Unanswered. All Israeli ships are cancelled. All Israeli ships are cancelled. Gaza called, Lebanon answered. Gaza called, Lebanon answered. All Israeli settlers cancelled. All Israeli settlers cancelled. Yemen, Yemen, make us proud. Yemen, Yemen, make us proud. Turn another ship around. Turn another ship around. Resistance is justified. Resistance is justified. Resistance is justified. Okay, guys, on the side, on the left side in here, in the front of the truck. We are going, inshallah, to pray Al-Asr. After the prayer, inshallah, after the prayer, we'll start marching, inshallah. Sounds good? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? If you are ready, make some noise for Palestine! So everyone that wants to pray also, please get in front of the truck.
Free, free! Palestine! Justice! No! Justice! No! Justice! No! Justice! No! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Justice! No! Justice! No! Justice! No! Justice! No! Boycott Israel! Boycott les criminels! Boycott Israel! Boycott les criminels! Boycott Israel! Boycott les criminels! La Palestine vivra! La Palestine vaincra! La Palestine vivra! La Palestine vaincra! Gaza vivra! Gaza vaincra!
Montreal, for more than 140 days, we have been standing out all across Canada. Every city in Canada, every major city has been going out for Palestine at least every week. We have been successful in shutting down multiple areas, multiple highways. We have made our voice heard in all corners of Montreal together. And our comrades and all people, all humans who stand with Palestine across Canada have done the same in their cities. We have been able to force our government to at least take a stance of ceasefire when they're voting. However, as we all know, that is not enough. And we all know that a ceasefire in this time, at least when you have the United States vetoing it every single time it's brought up for voting, that does not cut it for us. So, all together, in 2 weeks it will be Ramadan. And in Ramadan, we Muslims, we fast. Our brothers and sisters in Gaza, they are fasting from today. They are not finding food to eat today. Our
have children that are dying in the hands of their parents. Imagine watching your children and they're breathing their last breath because you couldn't find a single piece of bread for them to eat, and they die in your arms. That is what's happening for Gaza, and this wicked occupation is planning to make them go through Ramadan under the same starvation technique. We all know that they are not capable of beating the resistance in Gaza. This much is clear. So they try to force a negotiation deal by starving the innocent civilians in Gaza, by starving our resistance in Gaza, by starving our people in Gaza. And Canada is directly complicit as they have defunded the UNRWA funding, the UNRWA. Now the UNRWA is one of the only methods of getting food and water into Gaza, and many countries have defunded it by a random claim by Israel that it was used for terrorist activities. So since we are going into the holy month, and since our families are being starved, and we literally are saying they are being starved to death, they are dying of starvation, we have a duty to stand up together and tell this government that you have not represented us yet. So we all together on March 9th, the last weekend before Ramadan, we will all travel to Ottawa from Montreal, from Toronto, from Vancouver, from all across Canada to the Parliament to demand and address the government straightly and demand an arms embargo on Israel. Complete political and economical sanctions on the criminal state of Israel. And refunding the UNRWA or UNRWA immediately. So save the date, everyone. March 9th, there will be buses going out of Montreal. You can commute on your own way. We will remind you again and again, but make sure that on March 9th, you are standing in the Parliament, in front of the Parliament. Let's show this government how many of us stand with Palestine. More details of the buses and everything will be on our pages on Instagram, on Facebook, and even TikTok. So if you don't follow us there. And let's make sure we give them our all, our last week before Ramadan. And one last thing, it would be March 9th. So it's a day after International Women's Day. Let's dedicate all our energy to our mothers and sisters in Gaza and tell them that we will not let you starve.
There's only one solution. There is only one solution. There is only one solution. Intifada, intifada. Long live intifada. Long live intifada. We want justice. Tell me how. We want justice. Tell me how. We want justice. Tell me how. End the occupation now. We want justice. Tell me how. We want justice. Tell me how. Justice is our demand. No peace for stolen land. Justice is our demand. 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 From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Viva, viva Palestina.
Viva, viva Palestina.
Viva, viva Palestina.
Viva, viva Palestina.
Viva, viva Gaza.
Viva, viva Gaza.
Viva, viva Gaza.
Viva, viva Gaza.
اللي ما بنهاب وما بالليل.
ما بنهاب وما بالليل.
اللي ما بنهاب وما بالليل.
ما بنهاب وما بالليل.
اللي واحنا شباب فلسطين.
Since October, because there is a brutal genocide that is happening against our people in Gaza and Palestine. We are here because Canada is complicit in this genocide. Because Canada sends arms to Israel. Canada builds and ships the weapons of mass destruction that are killing the people of Palestine. And we are people of conscience who refuse to be complicit in this brutal genocide. And years from now, the historical record will show that the entire Western Empire was complicit and they were agents in this genocide, but that the people refused to be complicit. Millions around the world have taken to the streets to show that the political leaders, that those in power do not represent
intifada! Viva, viva, intifada! Viva, viva, intifada! Viva, viva, intifada! Viva, viva, Gaza! Viva, viva, Gaza! Viva, viva, Gaza! Viva, viva, Gaza! Resistance is justified! People are occupied! Resistance is justified! People are occupied!
They do not want to leave their land because they know what happens when they do. And yet, this is a position that they have been forced into by Justin Trudeau, by Mélanie Joly, and their criminality and complicity in Israel's war crimes. Under the illusion of humanity, the IRCC, Immigration, Refugee, and Citizenship Canada, a department led by Minister of Immigration Mark Miller, has introduced special measures as of January 9th to bring Palestinians from Gaza here to Canada. And yet, Mark Miller, Minister of Immigration and MP here in Montreal, has allowed the IRCC to enforce racist and unreasonable standards for these special measures. Palestinians in Gaza dying as a result of the genocide are being asked to document all of their injuries and scars. They are being asked to provide a full employment history since they were 16. They are being asked to provide all of their social media. Shame. This is what Mark Miller is demanding of Palestinians who only want to escape because of a genocide that has been funded by his colleagues in cabinet. Shame! For the people of Gaza who do want to escape, their path to safety, to be reunited with their Canadian family, is complicated by these unfair and unnecessary standards. But even in this fake display of humanity, Mark Miller and the IRCC continue to uphold Canada's record of failing Palestinians. Because we, Palestinian Canadian families, have now gone almost 2 months without hearing anything from the IRCC, from Mark Miller, about bringing our families to safety. Shame! All of this while our families in Gaza are dying by the minute. Shame! Week after week, we have shown up to demand action from Canadian political leaders. We have demanded compassion and humanity from war criminals disguised as politicians. Shame! We have now crossed the point of no return. Justin Trudeau, Mélanie Joly, Mark Miller, mark our words. There will be no redemption for you from this point. You will be remembered in history as war criminals. And most importantly, Justin Trudeau, Mélanie Joly, Mark Miller, hear our words. We will not stop. We will not stop protesting. We will not stop marching. We will not stop showing up at your offices, at your events, at your 5 à 7. We will not stop disrupting. We will not stop exposing your bias, your racism, and your criminality until justice for our people is brought forth by any means necessary. We will not stop until we free Palestine. Justice now!
How's everyone today? How is the resistance today? You guys feeling strong? 142 days. We've been going on still. We've been going on for weeks, months. How are you all feeling? Are you tired? Are you fed up? and sisters, we've been chanting this since October 8th. We've been calling for justice, for the liberation of Palestine, for the liberation of our prisoners, for the end of the genocide and all the siege and the illegal occupation that Israel has been committing for 75 years. We've been protesting non-stop. We have not taken any break. Do you guys remember that? Does everyone remember when you were with me last week? The week before that? And the week before that? Our message was clear, right? Our message was clear, right? Then why is it that the city of Montreal, after weeks of us protesting, they finally released a motion. They finally released a motion calling for a ceasefire. However, they failed to mention our prisoners. They failed to mention the illegal occupation. They failed to mention the illegal siege and all the crimes that Israel has been committing for 75 years. Does that show that this is your city, guys? These are our representatives. They answered your call by doing exactly the opposite. Is that okay for all of you? Is that acceptable for all of you? So how are we still continuing normally? Where is the rage that's inside of you when your representatives choose to misrepresent you? Your representatives have been choosing for months to ignore you. We've been going out in the streets, in the cold, in the rain, in the snow. Not that I was cold or I was feeling any pain, because the people of Gaza are going through more, but we were being ignored. We are not being listened to right now. Our MPs are playing us all for little children who don't understand how politics work. They're giving us empty phrases and empty words that don't bring any results. So from now on, guys, we're going to make it clear one more time. Our demands are very straightforward. The first one, what do we want? In order for us to achieve the justice that we are looking for, it cannot happen without a full arms embargo on Israel, without full sanctions, without economic and political sanctions on Israel, and without the immediate reinstatement of UNRWA. These cowards have to listen to us once. That's our last time we won't. Sorry guys. These cowards will have to listen to us, because this is every week that we are being ignored. Are you guys gonna be quiet? Are you guys gonna be less loud, or are you guys gonna be louder? If we are ignored again next week, are you guys gonna be angrier, or are you just gonna keep doing as usual? So from now until next week, guys, we all have a duty. Every day, every single day, every single break that you have during the moment, what you do is you look up your representatives, you look up your MPs, you call them, and you email them, and you tag them online, and you call the Prime Minister, and we email the Prime Minister, and we're going to keep knocking on all of their doors until they answer us once and for all. Because they're not going to keep playing with us and imagining that their empty sentences and statements can be, that they can ignore us, and that we will calm down and we will fall for their jokes and their pranks. Our demands are clear. The first one is an arms embargo on Israel. What is it? A full arms embargo on Israel. What is it? And then the second one is full political and economic sanctions on Israel. What? Full political have, guys. Full economic and political sanctions on Israel. And finally, we want the immediate reinstatement of the Norway funding. What do we want? What do we want? Write it down, post it everywhere, send it to your MPs, make your demands clear, because we will not be ignored anymore. We will not be silenced, because we will not stand down until Palestine is liberated from the river, from the river, from the river. Before I let you all go, I want to remind you guys all, Gaza needs us. Any dollar, any aid, any support that you could give. We have our people walking around with the boxes. Make sure you contribute before the end of the day to help our people back home. And let's all see you next week, inshallah, and I'll for liberated. Guys, we need someone to participate with you. Look. This is the youngest. They say the youngest will, the old will die, the young will forget. So here we are. Bro, I heard there's a news going around. Someone announced something at the beginning. They said there's something going on. I don't know what's the latest in you. Did you hear anything?
Yes, on March 11, there's an international protest in Ottawa organized
March 11 or 9?
March 9.
Oh, March 9. What's going on?
There's an international protest organized by M4P in Ottawa. Be there and let's be the voice of our people in Gaza.
Oh my. She just said there is a national march in Ottawa. When? On March 9. When? Where is it? Where is it? Are you guys planning to go to Ottawa? Are you planning to go to Ottawa?
Yes, of course.
How old are you?
13.
What makes you go? What makes you go to Ottawa?
To stand with the people of Gaza.
Stand for the people of Gaza. If she is going to Ottawa and she is already planning and marked her calendar for March 9th, and she is only 13.
She's gonna drive there.
What's your excuse of not being there in Ottawa on March 9th? There is no excuse. Y'all know what you're doing, aren't you? Aren't you? Why we're going to Ottawa? Why we're going to Ottawa? For the protest. To do what? To do what?
Shut it down!
To shut Ottawa down! Shut it down! On the March 9th, guys, mark your calendar. All over Canada, cities all over Canada will march toward the capital of what's it called? Canada, because we are seated where? In an indigenous land. We are seated in an indigenous land. So, we will see you all in Ottawa on March 9th to be the voice of our people in Gaza, to be the voice of our people in Palestine, to be the voice of our children, to be the voice of our elderly people in Ottawa on March 9. If you need any information, details will be shared on Montreal for Palestine. If you have any question, don't hesitate to send us a message on Montreal for Palestine, and we will be more than blessed to give you the information you ask for. We will see you inshallah next week, and we will see you after that on March 9th inshallah.
Thank you all for coming today. Make some noise. Our movement is growing. You must get organized in your schools, in your workplaces, in your neighborhoods. Get
you, before we start, I remind myself and you, brothers, sisters, friends, to imagine that a parent, a father of a Palestinian kid being killed from Gaza participated in this demonstration and protest with us today. And he is standing in front of us here. He will say something like, I want to share it with you. Thank you for being our voice. Thank you for keep being the voice of the truth in the moment they tried to silence us. Thank you that you are doing your best, although we are not able to do something really changing the situation over there, but at least we feel it. At least we get the momentum. At least your voices reached us. At least we feel that we are not alone in the world, and they are human standing beside us. We are free people, a fighter for freedom standing for us. Thank you for being available for us, and thank you for keeping the momentum ongoing day by day, week by week, year by year, till all Palestine is free. We will not stop. We will keep our momentum like that. Keep this feeling in your spirit. Try to feel that each kid over there is your kid. Each mother over there is your mom. Try to feel that each brother over there is your brother. The resistance is our resistance. Those people presenting us and they are fighting the aggression on behalf of us. We are the human everywhere. And we will not let them alone. We will keep supporting them and we will keep being their voices wherever we are. Keep talking about Gaza all the time till we meet you next week. And inshallah, we hope that next week we will celebrate the winning and the victory of Gaza, inshallah. Not next week, the week after. The week after, we have nothing, just to wait till we defeat them. We will be the people who will write the last word in this battle. And it will be for us. We are winning every day. And their spirit is dying day by day. And inshallah, soon we will celebrate our victory on the land of Palestine, inshallah. It's a hope. And we see it soon. They see it far, we see it soon. إنهم يرونه بعيدا ونراه قريبا. It is soon, inshallah. Oh Allah, make it easy on our people in Gaza. Ya Allah, elevate them. Ya Allah, heal their pain. Ya Allah, cure their pain. Ya Allah, make it calm. Ya Allah, calm their fear. Ya Allah, support them against any aggression. Ya Allah, protect them from against any oppression, Ya Rabb al-Alameen. Defeat the occupation, Ya Allah. Grant them your support and mercy. Ya Rabbi, make it real soon for us, liberating Palestine and gather us over there, inshallah, celebrating the victory. اللهم ارفع البأس والبلاء عن إخواننا المستضعفين في غزة. اللهم آمن روعاتهم. اللهم استر عوراتهم. اللهم تول أمرهم. اللهم سدد رأيهم ورميهم. اللهم أطعم جائعهم. اللهم أطعم جائعهم. اللهم آوي مشرديهم. اللهم اكسر عوراتهم. اللهم يا حي يا قيوم امددهم بمدد من عندك. اللهم انصرهم على أعدائك وأعدائهم. اللهم عجل نصرك الذي وعدت. يا ربي فرج كربك الذي وعدت. اللهم اجعل لهم من كل كرب فرجا ومن كل هم فرجا ومن كل عسر يسرا. اللهم امددهم بمدد من عندك يا رب العالمين. يا حي يا قيوم لا ترفع للظالمين راية ولا تحقق لهم غاية، واجعلهم يا ربي لمن خلفهم عبرة وآية. اللهم يا رب إن كان نصرك بعيدا فقربه، وإن كان نصرك صعبا فسهل، وإن كان نصرك عسيرا فيسره، وإن كان نصرك في السماء فأمطره، وإن كان نصرك في الأرض فأخرجه. يا رب يا حي يا قيوم كحل عيوننا بنصر إخواننا. يا رب عليك بالظالمين وأعوانهم. اللهم أسقط طائراتهم، اللهم دمر دباباتهم، اللهم ادحر زحوفهم، اللهم اجعل غزة مقبرة لغزاتها. سلام الله على غزة حتى يطمئن قلبها، سلام الله على غزة حتى يتحقق نصرها، سلام الله على غزة حتى ينكسر أعداؤها، سلام الله على غزة حتى يسلم أطفالها وأمهاتها وشيوخها. نشكو إليك يا رب ظلم الظالمين، نشكو إليك يا رب بطش الطائفين، يا رب نشكو إليك عدوان المعتدين، يا رب نشكو إليك خذلان العالم، يا رب نشكو إليك نفاق العالم، يا رب نشكو إليك غدر العالم. تركونا وحدنا يا الله وليس لنا رب سواك. يا رب امددنا بمدد من عندك واقضي أمرك يا رب فيهم، وانصرنا على عدوك وعدونا يا رب العالمين. اللهم حرر المسجد الأقصى وفلسطين وارزقنا فيها صلاة يا رب قبل الممات فاتحين مكبرين، واجعلنا يا رب من صناع هذا الفتح والتحرير وشهوده يا أكرم الأكرمين. تكبير تكبير تكبير، الله أكبر ولله الحمد، الله أكبر ولله الحمد، الله أكبر ولله الحمد. Next week, bring your friends, try to multiply the numbers, keep your voice loud, keep your spirit high, and see you soon inshallah in Al-Aqsa liberated.
Takbir! Alright guys, inshallah we'll see you all next week. Guys, you have, like I said, this whole week, every single day, we all have a personal duty. Anyone of influence, anyone that represents us, we will contact them and let them know our demands clearly. So that way, the week after, we hold them accountable for why they didn't respond. Also, everyone, please don't forget to bring your flags and posters that you borrowed from us in order for us to bring them back to the next protest. Make sure to bring them to the truck here we have right behind me. We also have the free drinks here on my left, next to where you see the Notori Karta are holding up their signs. Make sure to go help us finish it so none of it goes to waste. And last but not least, guys, next week I want you all to bring at least one person that wasn't here today. All right, and those of you that were here today, I want you all to say, I want you all next. I took attendance, so I'm gonna double check, you know. So next week, everyone that showed up, you come twice. You come next to the week after, and you bring someone that you didn't see. Any one of your friends, your family members, your teachers, anyone that you did not see in today's protest, we bring them the next week, and we bring them the week after in Ottawa, inshallah. Thank you all very much. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free!